Hey, what's up, everyone? Right here, I have a new to me Boker Mini Balisong. So, I like Balisongs. Now, I'm not a flipper. I have never even tried doing a trick with the Balisong, just basically open and closing. I used to like a regular EDC knife. And, well, a lot of the Balisongs have more than a 3-inch blade, which you would expect because of the nature of the design and competition and stuff. You want something a little bit larger that you can flip and whatnot. But I thought it would be cool if I could find one that was small that I could carry with me every day or, time to time. I didn't have luck finding anything, but then I saw that Spyderco made um, a small one. I forget the name. I want to say it was like the McFly or something like that. It was like $250. So that was kind of pricey. But I really, really wanted this little Balisong. So I put myself on the watch list for Blade HQ, and I never ended up seeing it. Well, fast forward several months into the future, and then I start seeing these on Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Now, this particular one is a Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive. Has a D2 steel blade, carbon fiber scales, and it has some blue steel hardware on it. So just hold that a little closer so you can see. So it's a pretty sharp looking um, Balìsong, I think. And it's a pretty good size for EDC. You'll notice that it has a pocket clip. More on that in a little while. So, it's a pretty good option. So let's take a better look at it. For one thing, this is a 4.05 inch long knife from the tip right here to the end. So 4.05 inches. It is just a bit below 3 ounces. I think it's like 2.8 ounces weight-wise. So it's definitely nice and light. And the blade is a drop point satin finish blade. And again, like I said, D2. And this is made by Boker Plus. I believe it's American made. I'm not sure about that, but I believe it is. So pretty cool. I know D2 is a less expensive steel, but, I've never had an issue with any D2s. Of course, it's not the best for corrosion resistance, but I make sure that if it gets wet, I dry it off right away and, oil when necessary, and I've been good. No problems. No complaints about any D2s I've bought over the years. Nice swedge near the top. Like I said, pretty cool knife. It also has very smooth action. Due to my clumsiness, not wanting to stab myself in my limited space here on the table, I will not attempt to do any flipping other than that kind of half-hearted attempt to open it just now, which is basically all I can do. I'm just really satisfied opening it and closing it in a non-harmful, non-clumsy, productive manner. As long as I can open it and close it with a little flip, I'm happy. And I think anyone who's within 20 feet of me would appreciate the fact that I don't want to throw blades through the air and flip them for their safety also. Now, as far as the weight of this, like I said, 2.8 inches roughly. The carbon fiber is light, and besides the light carbon fiber, it also has some holes drilled out to kind of increase the speed, I guess, the lightness, reduce weight. Now, this was $64. It was on sale at Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and they have all different kinds. Some of them have coated blades. Some of them have just plain black G10 blades. There's also another version that has a 3.25 inch blade. Now, like I said, typically I would prefer the longer blade, but due to my state's laws and my desire to want to carry this rather than flip it, I just felt this was better. Like I said, I like the Lucha quite a bit, and for like $125, it's not bad. The problem is, it's from what I understand, it's a good knife to flip and whatnot if you're into that and you have the slightest bit of coordination. But it's just not something that that kind of fits my needs. So I thought this one would be a pretty good one. Now, for the pocket clip. I know that some people are going to say, well, you got a pocket clip on a Balìsong. That's stupid because it interferes with your flipping. And to that, I would say, yes, I agree with you. Um, but don't forget, I didn't really buy this to flip. I just kind of bought it because I think Balìsongs are cool. I know it sounds crazy, but I bought a knife that is known for its flipping fun without the intention of really flipping it other than opening and closing. It doesn't make much sense, but in my head it kind of does. Now, the thing is, I think that Boker probably said, hey, let's put a clip on this so people can carry it around with them. And some people said, probably in that room says, you can't put a clip on a Balìsong. That's stupid. And there might have been arguments. I'm just picturing this happening in my head. And there might have been arguments where some people says, you need a clip, and other people are saying, you shouldn't put a clip on a Balìsong, you're a fool. So what they did was, they put a useless clip on it. This clip is freaking tiny. Now look at this. First of all, it's not a deep carry clip. You can see like where it starts over there. So you got about a half an inch sticking out of your pocket, maybe a tad bit more. That doesn't bother me. I don't care that it's not deep carry. It would have been better if it was deep carry, but it's okay. The bad thing is it's really short. I mean, this is really, really, really short. Let's see if I can get a measure on that clip down here. Let's see. So the whole clip is about 1.5 inches, but the part that goes in your pocket is only 1 inch. So from after this right here to the tip here, oops, I'm sorry, I was off camera. So from this screw right here to the end, it's only 1 inch. 1 inch! So that means that when I put it in my pocket, it kind of moves around a lot to the point where it's not like straight up and down. So it's not tip up, it's kind of like tip sideways. So that kind of sucks. I'm actually wondering if there's a way for me to get another clip that's actually longer and better. I mean, like, if you look at another Boker knife, like the Kalashnikov, that's a pretty decent clip. I actually wouldn't mind getting something like a Kalashnikov clip and putting that on there because this is just super, super tiny. I mean, this is a little tiny clip. Oh my goodness. Like I've never seen a knife with a clip so small. It's awful. It's actually to the point where I'd be afraid that from standing up and sitting down, I might actually lose the knife. So I'd almost rather just kind of put it in my pocket without that because this latch here is actually pretty secure. Even if you kind of give it a squeeze, it doesn't just pop out. You have to kind of push it. And I was squeezing with a pretty decent amount of force. And, it didn't come loose. So I'd almost rather just kind of not use the clip at all because I don't really trust it. And it might be a little bit better if it were deep carry because then at least it would go in my pants pocket, maybe like that other half an inch, but it's not. So between the fact that a decent chunk of this is kind of outside the pants pocket, and then there's so little to hold on to your pants because, like I said, from here to here, it's only 1 inch. And then basically this like 1/3 of an inch is kind of useless because it's just kind of a ramp to get in your pocket. It's just, this is going to be the worst clip I've ever seen on a knife. I know I've seen some people complain about things like belt clips, and I'm like, it's not that big a deal. But this really sucks. It's a terrible clip. Now, the knife itself, I like the knife quite a bit. The only thing that I wouldn't give it like a 10 out of 10 for is that clip. I mean, I think it's a great value for the price for like $64, and you're getting the carbon fiber scales, which look cool. Not that much texture, but again, with a Balìsong, I don't think you'd want that much texture if you're flipping and stuff. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Like I said, it looks really cool. Just this terrible, awful, ridiculous clip. Now, I wouldn't let that stop you from buying it if you're in the market for a small Balìsong. But just to let you know that that's really the only fault I found with it, and it's pretty horrendous. So I will talk to you later. Keep your eye out for new videos. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you like this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, have a good one.